Cardigans are a wardrobe staple for us, but how we wear them and what we wear can add 5 to 10 years to us. I'm going to go through my old cardigan looks to show you exactly what I would not wear now, because it will age me and date me, and what cardigans I would wear instead in order to look modern and more youthful. Now, there are a couple of surprising twists that I want to talk about, so keep watching for that. 2014, we were wearing the slouchy long cardigan. They had pockets kind of right down here on the top of our thighs. They had shoulders down to here. With shoulders down here or no shoulders whatsoever, they didn't give us structure and frame. And as we get older, we need more structure in order to look chic. Our bodies have already lost quite a lot due to gravity. So let's put the scaffolding in place. What I would wear now is a cardigan that is shorter, that has structure, that shows my shoulder definition. Those same cardigans didn't have buttons. Well, what did that do? It caused us to wrap them round ourselves, hold our arms across them in order to actually keep warm, and that gave us that defensive look, didn't it? What is current for 2026 is buttons. So if you have a cardigan that doesn't have buttons, the very big chance is that it's not going to look current. A look I would not wear in 2026 is that long cardigan, full stop. But combine that with a Breton, no, that has been so done for quite a long time, and it's not been modern for at least 2 years now. So let's abandon that look. Now, December and January, maybe when we're not going to parties, we need to be recovering at home, snuggling up in our cardigans, and maybe we need a little bit of a pamper. And thanks to Foreo, who is sponsoring this segment of the video, I can do that. Without even leaving the home and worrying about the January snow, I can still have my LED light therapy. And for a while now, I've been slotting this into my nighttime routine. I've become a big fan of Foreo's FAQ 202, new generation silicone LED face mask. I'm easily using the app for a 15-minute anti-wrinkle treatment every other night in bed as I watch TV just before I go to sleep. The FAQ 202 uses 8 different wavelengths, including NIR, to target those signs of aging. For me, that's pigmentation and wrinkles. With its potent treatments that stimulate collagen, fade dark spots, brighten dull skin, I'm hoping to stave off the worst of those aging effects and hopefully reverse some. This device is super easy to use, has a flexi fit silicone mask that fits comfortably over my face. Foreo is having amazing holiday deals right now, so check out the FAQ 202 and other devices on their website by clicking the link in my description box. You can get an extra 35% off on almost everything using my code FASHION35. It's the perfect time for someone to give you a gift, or for you to give yourself one to use while you're snuggled up in your cardigans. Talking of which, let's get on to see what else I am migrating away from. Do I even need to say this? The waterfall cardigan? No, if it's in your wardrobe, it's been out for a long time. Now, admittedly, there are some shops and maybe some online stores that still sell them. Why? Because they're easy to produce. They're produced cheaply. And so some people buy them because they're cheap. That doesn't mean to say we have to. Then looking to the summer or the spring, the cardigan's the right shape. It's a shorter crop cardigan. With a floral dress? No, that is not me. Would not wear that again. I think I wore that 3 times, and they say that if something doesn't work for you, you wear it 3 times, then you give up. Cardigan colours that don't suit me, they're right by our face, aren't they? We need a colour that suits us. So if you aren't sure, get your colours redone. I had thought this was right for me because I was told I was an autumn. Well, it turns out I'm not. I'm a summer. The long cardigan with the long scarf, with tucked in jeans, with long boots, or as I've done here, with skinny jeans and moto boots or buckle boots, you know, that type of thing, biker boot. Yeah, that was what, 2019? That was a good look at the time, but it's not a look I'd wear now. I'm not wearing it now. This is an old photo. Cardigans made of that heavy American jersey draping material. It weighs so much. If you know the material, you'd know it. If you're holding some jersey that's light, then that's the UK jersey that's more of a knit. If the cardigan is made of a material that's not a knit and it feels heavy and it's got a slight shine to it, that's the material I'm talking about. Are quite clingy to the body, but they, because of the weight of them, they pull the weight and the body and the whole outfit down. They're often in out-of-date designs. I actually found that material and that design quite useful at the time for the office, but that was more 2015. The striped cardigan, it kind of looks like a jacket that was around a couple of years ago. I would still wear those. I think they are really chic and they're just classic. So if you've got those in your wardrobe, carry on wearing them. Cardigans with collars, yes, because that's structure. I would still wear those and I would still buy them. They're often with a zip as well. V-neck cardigans, they are not a trending neckline for a cardigan. I have said before though that we need a V and it's a more flattering shape to us. So when wearing a crew neck cardigan, one of the things I'm doing is actually I'm just undoing it at the top there to create the illusion of a V. The classic cardigan, that is quite a slim fit, tight fit, cropped, great for the office in 2014, but not for now. Now this is not a design I ever had, but that Inca Aztec print, a big bold print, that is not a current look. Also, you're probably aware the twin set, where you've got the vest top underneath and it's a knit and you're wearing the knit over the top as well. No, that is not a modern look. So what am I going to wear going into the winter of 2026? Well, I'm going for shorter cardigans to the hips, to the waistline, abandoning the longer ones, but be careful of how that is worn. With a straight pair of jeans, it can look very flat, undefined. That sort of straight, flat look can actually be quite aging. What we need to do is pair those shorter crew neck cardigans with then a modern shape jean or trouser skirt. So we're looking for the boot cut, we're looking for a flare, we're looking for a wide leg, we're looking for a carrot or barrel. Any one of those shapes will complement that short, relaxed fit cardigan. I'd be looking for a crew neck cardigan and then opening it up at the neckline in order to give us that V shape. A print I would be looking for would be the Fair Isle, because that's quite a big print in 2026. It's very dominant in the shops. It's also one that won't date. I'm also going to be really careful about material and thickness, because we can get them so thick they actually, well, particularly when they're shorter, they become very boxy, and that can actually be quite frumpy because of the width it gives us. Now, for instance, this cardigan, it's designed to be worn done up almost like a jacket style. It actually does look incredibly thick and boxy and not flattering on me. But one of the things I could do with a cardigan like this is actually not have it done up at the neck, have it open so we're showing a bit of lapel there and we're showing then an elongating V. And this is a cardigan that's available at the moment, so I will list it in the description box for you. The one I'm wearing also is one that's currently available, lovely burgundy. Obviously this wine burgundy colour is very much on trend and very flattering for those of us who have gone grey. I'm hearing that a roll neck rather than a t-shirt for the winter of going into the winter of 2026 underneath a cardigan is going to be on trend. I think we have to be really careful about that. It may be that young people can get away with that, but I think for me, and maybe for you, maybe you'll feel this too, for me it's a bit matronly, it's a bit frumpy, a bit like I'm wearing something from the past and I haven't updated my look. But young people don't have that phenomena, they can get away with it. So I'm not going to go for that. I am sticking with a t-shirt underneath a cardigan or nothing at all, or a shirt. That doesn't mean to say I won't wear those cotton roll necks. I would wear them under a jacket. The other is that contrary to other items, I wouldn't push the sleeves up. Now I love a sleeve pushed up on a jumper. I love it on a jacket. I think they really are style elements. I do feel on a cardigan it's a bit houseworky. Because a cardigan has already got that feel about it, that impression about it, hasn't it? Of houseworky. I've put it on to do the chores. And we want to get away with that feeling and that look with a cardigan. So let's not enhance it by shoving the sleeves up to here, because that just says it, doesn't it? So for me, sleeves down, maybe a little bit there, showing a bracelet perhaps. or watch, but not as I would do with the jacket further up there. And then another tip is that sometimes these shorter cardigans actually aren't that short, they're coming to our hips. That's a wide part. We can actually just zhuzh it, just tuck it under. Give it one fold under all around, and that gives us some separation between our wide leg trousers or barrel leg, whatever, and the cardigan, because we don't want a 50-50 look, proportional look. We want a third, 2/3. We want length in our legs. That means shortening the cardigan. Now, this video has been one of a series where I've been going through different items in our wardrobe and what to wear for 2026. I think that now you're going to want to know about tops that we're going to be wearing in 2026 and which ones not to wear.